Okay, welcome back everybody to Murdered Soul Suspect. Last time we left off, we jumped out of that window. Well, to be fair, first we were thrown out of a window. That window. And then we jumped out of the side window. But my thing is, I can! Alright, so I can go back. I can go into that, because I'm missing things. No. Let's see, CUNY. I'm missing... Okay. Coffins? What the hell is this? Okay. A watery grave? That's what I'm missing. I'm missing that. So, Ghost Girls Missing Ghost Stories. That's it. That's what I'm missing. So, I've got 6 or 7. I couldn't find the other one. So, we're gonna explore real quick. Hopefully, there are no demons. Because if there are, then we're screwed. Because I ain't fighting no demons. I'm sorry, but I'm not.
Oh.
It's you.
It's just you. I knew you heard something.
Can I go over here? Laundry. Okay, it wasn't in here. Pool room. Up, look, there it is. There's the last one. This is the only place I didn't look. Reveal. And collect. Alright, let's go outside. Let's go back outside. There we go. And we'll take a look at that story. Alright. Why won't you let me... I'm so... Click, like, it's telling me click mouse button to view. I had to hit enter. I don't know why. Recall flashback.
I still remember seeing the ad for the Regal Apartments in the paper. It's easy for people to look at it and see a dingy, run-down shithole. But me? I saw a place with history and character. I saw a place full of artistic inspiration. Before I knew it, I was the official tenant of apartment 3A. Looking back on it, I wish I had never even unpacked. My new apartment turned out to have more character than I had anticipated. The carpets were occasionally soggy, the pipes were rusty, and I could hear the tenant below me banging against the walls and screaming at the top of his lungs. Sure, there were other problems with the place, but they just added to its charm. They were things I could live with. What I couldn't live with was showering in brown water, mysterious leaks molding the carpet, and obnoxious neighbors. I called the plumber, who arrived just as I was about to have a word with the people downstairs. When I showed him the wet spots on the carpet, he scratched his head and explained that nothing was leaking, and that the reason for the wet spots was most likely due to me spilling something and not realizing it. Did this guy take me for an idiot? I never spilled a thing. He apologized and said that without a leak, there's nothing he could do, so he moved on to the shower. Thankfully, the water had no trouble turning brown. He thought it could be an issue with a rusty boiler and went to check it out. I took the opportunity to address the tenants below. I knocked on the door, but no one answered. In fact, I couldn't hear anything at all. I tried the door, expecting it to be locked, but it just swung open. I was shocked to find it completely empty. That's when wet footprints began to appear on the floor. They were headed right for me. Just then I could hear the plumber scream from the boiler room downstairs. By the time I ran down there, he was long gone, but he had discovered the source of the brown water. Packed into the old, rusty boiler was a bloated, decomposing corpse. The police are still investigating the homicide, and the landlord has promised to renovate the boiler room. However, despite his efforts, 3A is back on the market, and I doubt I'll ever feel clean again.
Oh, shit. I love stories like that. They're creepy as hell, and I'm not going to be able to sleep tonight now. First Salem Bank. It makes me wonder if they got that, like, it's a real... Oh, crap. I see places to hide. I'm assuming demons. No. I like the gallows, though. That's pretty cool, I guess. What's this? Reveal.
I did this. I talked him into this. Becoming a cop. I was lying dead in the street because of me.
Rex feels guilty for leading Ronan to a life of police work. But what I was saying is that I find things like that interesting. And it makes me wonder, I'm like, jump over the boxes, but he can't jump. Okay. But, it makes me wonder if they're like real stories that they picked up. That's just creepy from behind. It's probably ghosts, but that's just creepy from behind. Hello, collect. Oh, come on. I gotta be like, right on, there we go. The day we met. I still remember the first time I laid eyes on that man. Ronan had all that bad boy swagger, and I admit I liked it. But what I liked even more was the heart underneath the facade that he couldn't hide. He was a guy from a rough neighborhood, but it hadn't hardened him as much as he let on. Nor could he say those words right. Just creepy smoke, people. That's all that is. Is there like anything even over here? I'm seeing like a real lack of actual people, and this is kind of creeping me out a little bit. News article number 2. Salem police have still not made an official connection. Among the recent violent deaths, community speculation is increasing that this is the work of a single killer. In the absence of other connecting clues, the consistent thread is the strange bell-shaped symbol found at many of these crime scenes. No one has even the remotest theory of the meaning of the symbol, but this bell killer may have a personal reason for leaving this insignia. Yes, I'm trying to read that like a news story because it's news. I'm pretty sure there's supposed to be like people. I'm just finding all this stuff around. It's kind of creeping me out. Ronan's childhood. Ronan's parents really sound unstable. It must have been really difficult for him growing up and feeling pressure to follow the unstable criminal paths and his parents walked. Wow. And now he's my diamond in the rough. Such a sweet soul and strong enough to keep its sweetness with everything his parents put him through. It's rare someone with a legitimate reason to be frustrated with his parents and the way they raised him never once complained about it. He's such a better person than anyone realizes. This is a collectible, isn't it? This is a collectible. I'll reveal. Need gas. 15 more to uncover the story. I'm really like... Oh, thank God there's other people. Cigarette, anybody? Collect. Kay Douglas family photo. She would never kill herself. She was happy with her life. Had plenty of friends. Someone must have done this to her. They must have. Mind read.
What if he's never caught? Does he just keep going?
Maybe.
Don't even think it's the same guy. Copycats, all of them.
Just have this feeling like something's watching.
I always feel like somebody's watching me. Well, that guy is, and I am.
I wonder if I'm more of those historical plaques. Said nobody ever.
There's historical plaques? Where? I want one. That sounds fun. It's collectibles. I like collectibles. Question. You look guilty. I want to know.
Only guilty men watch their back. What are you afraid of?
The thing all guilty men are afraid of. Damnation. I thought I could just eat a bullet and be done with it. I had no idea. But I couldn't take the pressure anymore.
Pressure of what?
Of someone finding out. People like you were always sniffing around here, looking for clues to other cases. With every badge that walked through that gate, I could feel the noose tightening. Turns out, I should have given myself more credit. She's still rotting, right where I left her.
Yeah, laugh it up. There are people out there who deserve to know what you did. You didn't have to take it to your grave.
We all take things to our grave. Even you. There are things, evil things, that roam here. You'd be wise to watch your back too.
Oh shit, so this dude killed somebody.
I said, let's leave it at that.
I wonder if we could find it and, like, do something. Hey, you.
Rough breakup?
He betrayed me. He said he'd love me forever, but he's marrying someone else. Did he cheat on me with her? I always thought there was someone else. Was it her?
Does it matter? It looks like he's moved on. Maybe you should too.
I can't. Not until I know the truth. Please, I must know. For better or worse.
Alright. I'll look into it.
It's kind of cute for a... you know, dead, creepy dead girl child. Anyways, possess. Q. Hold on. Maybe I can talk to her first. Q. Brokenhearted. Oh wait. Oh, maybe, hold on. Before... I can't, like, eavesdrop or mind read. Okay. So Q, influence, brokenhearted. It doesn't take a detective to see that the woman is brokenhearted or should try to figure out if her ex-boyfriend cheated on her. Select. I mean, obviously, that's the one you're going to go with.
She killed herself. Everything seemed great. Guess that's why I'm so nervous with Susanna. The thing is, if she hadn't jumped off that cliff, I never would have found my real soulmate. Man, it's so messed up.
Looks like he met this girl after his ex died.
R Q. Well, it's that, obviously, right? Yeah, because it's not going to be the other thing.
I wonder if he still thinks of her. Maybe that's why he's always been so hesitant. I wouldn't blame him, but it sucks that she's the reason I even approached him. He looks so hurt and broken. Like he needed someone to talk to. I didn't expect to fall in love with him. Weird how things work out.
Yeah, it's weird.
She was just trying to be a friend. She never anticipated this.
Alright, so there was only like 2 clues anyway, so... Let's see. She was brokenhearted, right? Which led to her suicide. And she was someone to cry on the shoulder. Ta-da.
Seems this was all a big misunderstanding. I'm not sure how she'll take it, but I guess I'll find out.
Alright, let's talk to her and tell her.
The good news is he wasn't cheating on you.
Yay!
The bad news is your suicide brought them together.
Aww.
So he really loved me?
Looks like it.
I've made a big mistake.
He still thinks about you. Maybe you can take comfort in knowing that you'll never be forgotten.
I suppose. I just wish I had trusted him more. Maybe it could have been us getting engaged. What's done is done, I guess. Anyways, thanks for everything.
Yay, I helped her, and she's moving on. To a cemetery. I don't know if I want to go into a cemetery. Shall we go in?
Not going that way.
Or not. Okay, never mind. Didn't know you couldn't go in there. Alright. Mind read.
Just have this feeling like
Oh.
something's watching. I don't know if I'm more of those historical plaques. Said nobody ever.
Said every video game player ever. Stupid dork face. Lady, break up with him. He's a moron. Oh. Oh. Here's the thing. Historical plaque. The Ashland Hills Cemetery was founded in 1632 as part of the churchyard for the recent Puritan settlers of the Massachusetts Bay Colony. Certain dramatic events expanded the cemetery significantly, one of which gave the cemetery its name. In 1665, a shipload of immigrants escaping the plague in London realized that the ship's population was already infected. They remained quarantined in the area of the cemetery, waiting to die. When they did, their bodies were burned and their ashes buried. The graveyard was henceforth known as Ashland Hills. There you go. It's interesting if these are actual, like, factoids. I know the church is that way, but I'm wanting to explore. I want to explore. Reveal. Oh my god, I made stairs. Yay, stairs. So things are buggy like that, it's not because of... No. Go. Damn it. Okay, so, alright. Can't jump there. I'm stuck. Oh, I'm not stuck. Hey, there's the thing. So I can't get that other thing because I can't jump. News article number 3. While the Salem Police Department still resists officially connecting the recent killings, they have completely failed to address the strange manner of each murder. Where the primary cause of violent death in New England, as well as the rest of the United States, is gunshot wounds, none of the recent killings have involved gunfire. Are deaths from burns or asphyxiation somehow on the rise? Or is there a killer with a bizarre motive, exercising a twisted method of operation in all of them? I am EctoMaster. Stay tuned for your 7 o'clock news. Possess. Mind read.
What if he's never caught? Does he just keep going?
Do everybody just say the same damn thing?
Love how everything's walkable in this town. What about those cameras? Like in England?
She just walked through the... Oh, that's right, because they can't... I can't...
I see exactly what I mean. Why is that so hard to understand? If she doesn't want to be in a relationship, she should be direct about it.
It's interesting to see the ghost buildings mixed in with the regular buildings, because then it's like, oh my god, they're walking through... Oh, wait, I do that all the time. But those are ghost walls, so I can't walk through them. Which is interesting. I see you, collectible thingy. Let's go get the collectible thingy. And part of me is just like, okay, so that's something I can do. Collect. Witness immediately moved to trauma counseling after discovering the badly burned body. Here's the thing. Hello. Detectives are trying to find any possible connection to the bell symbol. People named Bell, literary references to bells, anything to have to do with a bell. Maybe they're a AC/DC fan, you know, Hell's Bells. See, it's coming to you.
So weird. Somebody was alive, and now they're not.
It's not really weird, sad, but that's how life goes.
If cops cops aren't safe, who is safe?
Well,
Maybe if we walk a little faster.
yes, because that's always a good idea.
If I ever met the killer in the street, I don't know what I'd do.
You'd probably be like the regular populace and shit yourself. I know that's what I'd do. Here's article number 4. The FBI can get involved to support local law enforcement if it is clearly established that there is a serial killer. The Salem Police Department had no statement on the FBI's announcement at the press time, but has continually refused to describe the deaths as the work of a serial killer. There's no sense getting the town hysterical over something that may not be true, SPD spokeswoman Ingrid Larson said in an earlier statement on the case. Thanks, Larson. If for those of you who don't watch Friendship is Magic, it's an inside joke to that. Reveal. 14 more. Yay. So there's 16 of them. Have I gone full circle?
What if it's someone I know? Shouldn't feel like this. Shouldn't be so shaky.
But you are.
What if
No, dispossess. Leave her. I don't want to talk anymore. I want him.
But just keep adding oil faster than the leak. Should last another year.
Yeah, that's how I had a Jeep like that.
Room better be clean when I get home.
Whose room? Mine, cause it's not gonna happen, pal. It's definitely not gonna happen. $3.69. Wow, this is from last year. Or at least 2 years ago, cause that shit be crazy. It's now, I paid $1.99 for my gas the other day. I loved it. This is all twitchy, no? It's a cannon! It's a cannon, you say? Oh, me boy, oh, Ronan. That's a cannon that fires. Collect. Armaments history plaque. On this spot stood a fortification that contained the armaments store sought by British soldiers on February 26, 1775. The brave citizens of this town kept the British Army at bay by the strategic use of drawbridges, thereby preventing the seizure of critical weapons for the war that would begin only months later. That's pretty cool. Again, some of this is really cool. Oh, hello. I'm getting distracted. Some of this is really cool to come across, like the history, aspects of it. Seeing as it's set in, Salem, Massachusetts, it's pretty cool. I like that. I like that. It says, this is the cop place. Cops? Can I go in? Can I possess? Mind read.
When were those trials? 1800s?
No.
Should really look up all this history stuff.
Yeah, you probably should, dude. It's worth knowing. Can I go in?
Not going that way.
No, I guess not. Alright, so it's clearly defined. There's places that I'm going to go later in the game.
When were those trials? 1800s?
Yeah, sure, 1800s. Stupid. What's this over here? Shiny, shiny, shiny. Collect. Escorted by a knight. And for once, I felt safe out at night. All the stories he told me about being the most dangerous man in Salem, they felt true. No one could touch us because no one could touch him. And I was with him. Am with him. Will be with him. I know it. Alright, Luke Test girl, whatever. We're just gonna run through cars. It would be funny. Oh, damn, that's stupid. It's like run through the car, crash. There's a way this way, right? Oh yeah, there's plaque. Or did I get this plaque? I think I got this plaque. Did I get this plaque? Yeah, I think I did. Okay, that's the armaments thing. There was another way that I could go. Yeah, it was this way, right? Yeah? Yes, no? Maybe? Yep! Here's the thing. Reveal. Collect. More cannons! More cannons for the fodder! Reveal. Damn, boy, I got 11 more to go. Alright, stop. collect. Salem is supposed to be a quiet place, the kind of place where you can escape the problems of a big city. But it's getting to where I don't feel safe walking outside at night here anymore. I talked with Ronan about it, and he tries to assure me that he's the most dangerous guy in this town. But the bravado doesn't help much. Something is sick about this place. Oh, so she was feeling it before even, there's something going down. Something going down in Charlie Brown Town. This way. Oh, it was weird. Damn. Hey. Meow. Kitty cat. Possess? I'm a cat. Meow. Can I do things? Run, kitty, run. You can jump on things. Why didn't you tell me, kitty? Boom! Go, kitty, go. Honey can climb? Oh. Kitty's badass. Good job, kitty. Where else can we go, kitty? Can we go anywhere else? No. Alrighty, kitty. You helped me get a thing, so thank you. Later, big guy. I have always been a fan of cats. I like cats. Cats are awesome. Always been a cat person.
Would a new police chief do better?
We could get Jim Gordon. He's a good police chief.
I should go home now.
You think that, and then you're like every other gamer that's out there. What's this? I've made full circle, so that's good. Ronan pops the question. Today he asked, and I honestly didn't know what to say. I want to be with him. I love him. But when he asked to marry me, I found myself unable to say anything. Like my voice was frozen. She should just let it go. And he just knelt there, my silence crushing him. And then he got up. It was 5 minutes before I could tell him I needed to think. But have I blown it now? Nah, girl, you get him in the end. News people have left. Here's my body. Girl, look at my body. Shaking that thing. There was something earlier. Yeah, that was shaking. I can remove it. Can I remove that? I can remove it. Which leads me over here to the reveal.
All those street brawls. It's amazing I lived as long as I did.
Beat downs. Oh, there's a thing. Oh, damn. There's two things. Let's get things. A. Grace, cause of death. The victim died of massive blunt trauma when the bookshelf in her shop collapsed on top of her. Okay. That's not unfortunate at all. Family of 3. Family is what you're given, and also what you make it. Had such a lovely dinner with Rex and Ronan, the two men in my life. What are the chances that these two guys are going to be the best of friends, like brothers? They can really be themselves around each other, and I get to see a different side of each of them. I am so grateful. OMG. Okay. This way to street. Hello. Collect. Publicity photo of victim. A minor tribute was held a few days later by her customers and friends. That's sad. Can we go this way? That door looks to be shaky. It's shaking. Why can't I do anything? Reveal. Fine then. We'll go around the other way. We'll just go back around. Ooh, hello. See Nelson family photo. We were nervous about the amount of candles and oil lamps Claire had in the house. She loved the dim light, especially in her seances. She didn't take them seriously. She just wanted to talk to dead celebrities. You don't say. Remove. Well, that was interesting. Anything in here? No, just kind of... Okay. Remove that. Which leads over here to what? Oh, back to this. Okay. Just gives us multiple ways, I guess. Alright. Where do we have a charged boil? Let's go this way. There's a boat. Doing boat stuff. Gotta go around the boat. It's like a fishing shack. Up, I hear it. Alright. Well, we made it to the church. And there's things that we need to do. Or, well, we're close to the church. Church is that way. It's not that far. Alright. So we made it to the church. Reveal. Alright, let's...
Where am I? This isn't right. I don't even know how I got here. I just want to go home.
Witness view of eyes. Witness only saw the suspect's face. Suspects? Wow. Briefly, much of the face was obscured, but the suspect appeared to be white male with blue eyes.
Listen, I don't know if there's anything I can do, but it looks like you could use some help.
I don't know how I got here, or even where here is. I can't remember what happened to me. Why am I like this?
I'm sorry to tell you, kid. But if you're here, it means you're dead.
I knew it.
Aw.
Look, I'm in a similar situation. Now, I used to be a detective. Let me take a look around and see if I can find anything that will help you make sense of all this.
I don't even know where you'd start.
Is there anything you remember? It doesn't matter how small. Sometimes the tiniest detail is all it takes.
I remember lots of people. And this rowboat. Everyone was scared. And I keep seeing the name Monahan's.
Oh,
That's a start.
yeah, I was going to say.
Do.
It's a start. Alright, Monahan set. Well, there's a shaky thing. Reveal and inspect.
This is her obituary. She died when her rowboat capsized and sank. Her body was never recovered. What was she doing in a rowboat?
Rowing. Candles. A bunch of candles were left here over the years. Most of them look like prayer candles. Okay. What's this over here? Reveal. Inspect. Framed picture. Picture of the survivors of the Malhana steamer wreck. Okay, so that makes sense on some things, right? Right? Reveal. Inspect.
No. You will be deeply missed. You are a hero to us all. Huh. Hero to us all. Looks like more than one person knows her in their lives.
I'm formulating an idea on what it might be. Inspect.
Looks like a memorial of some kind. I'll bet people left more than just this around here. Finding that stuff could help piece things together.
Yeah, but strangely, that was the last thing I... Okay. I'm not tab. Q. Okay, so... how did the lady on the beach die? Well, frame picture. That. And that. No? Damn it. This? I mean, it could only be one other thing.
Model handset went down. She wasn't a victim. She was a hero. She saved a lot of people before her rowboat sank. She needs to know how much she meant to them.
Suck.
Did you find anything?
That name you remember, the mono handset? Turns out it was a steamer ship that sank right outside of Salem Harbor. If it weren't for you, a lot of people would have died. You're a hero.
She
If
is a
I saved
hero.
everyone, then how did I die?
No, you didn't save everyone, but you were trying to. Your rowboat capsized.
I can't swim, so I must have drowned.
I'm sorry.
No, don't be. Thanks to you, instead of fear and sadness, I feel pride. If it weren't for you, I would never have known. Thank you from the bottom of my heart.
I'm glad I could help.
Yay, now she's going up into the white light, and that blinded me. Alright, I'm guessing we're going to the church on time. Let's get to the church. St. Benedict's Church. Collect. Pirate History Plaque. The spot overlooks the favored launching point of many privateers who operated the tactic permission of the Continental Navy during the Revolutionary War. Salem was the primary harbor for heavily armed and fast-moving ships that would attack Royal Navy ships as they attempted to apply pressure to their neighboring port of Boston Harbor. But what does that have to do with pirates? That doesn't have to do with anything with pirates. That has nothing to do with pirates. Reveal!
No one made me smile like you did, Jules.
Aww. Oh. Brief but excellent. Day at the beach. The pictures we took at the beach came out surprisingly well, considering it was almost dark. The one I got of Ronan just as the sun was setting was brilliant. It wasn't much for catching Ronan's features, but my, what a silhouette that man cuts. He makes everything around him look good. Salem could use that shot to sell itself as a beach resort. There you go. That's always an idea. Alright. To the church. I like how there was a door there when I walked up to it and it was
You
gone.
run away. You need a sanctuary.
Sanctuary.
A place where nothing bad can touch you. But you can never escape the questions. They follow you everywhere.